Let's analyze NVIDIA in the current market landscape. Today is August 26, 2025, and NVIDIA has earnings tomorrow. NVIDIA, for the most part, it was trailing the 20-day moving average really well ever since May of 2025 this year. So if you go all the way back here, you can see that in May, this was, it reclaimed the 50-day moving average right here, and it just held all the way up until recently, and we broke this area right here, the 20-day moving average. I know we broke it momentarily recently, and then recently reclaimed it. But now we have earnings coming up in about a day, which is tomorrow after hours. That's going to be tricky because earnings is incredibly hard to predict in the years that I've watched the markets. So you just have to develop a separate strategy for that. I think the rest of the markets are pretty much waiting for that as well. It seems that the news, if we go to QQQ, the news from Friday with the Feds having a guidance on interest rates, momentarily it was just that one Friday the markets decided to push up really hard. But the next 2 days of trading, which is Monday and today, it just seems a little bit sluggish as I'm looking at QQQ right here. Same thing with SPY. We can move to SPY, right? Not much excitement at the moment. It seems like the markets are waiting on something. We did reclaim or bounce off the 20-day moving average right here, which is around right there at that area. We could look at other key names like Meta and Google and Netflix and all that. We could see that Meta right here recently came down and sort of bounced off the 50-day moving average right there, but has now come towards resistance right here, which is again not too good, but we need to get over that line. We could also look at other names that were hot as of this week. Google is pretty hot. Google is sitting right below all-time highs. Let me zoom out. If we zoom out to the monthly, we can see that, yes, Google is basically sitting at all-time highs. So again, waiting for that energy to come in and push this thing higher since it's sitting at all-time highs. We could also look at Tesla, right? Tesla also had a push as of yesterday off the 200 MA. Tesla's looking okay. Want to see if this one continues. Again, this is the 200-day moving average area right here. It pushed off, so let's see if that momentum can continue. Looking at other names like AMD over here, right? This one previously broke its 20-day moving average right there, and then now it's just a little bit sluggish. So nothing much to comment. It just seems like a little bit of a boring Tuesday, and I'm wondering if the markets are waiting on, NVIDIA earnings or whichever to